Here is my intro theme, if I had one, but I don't. Welcome back to MTV. You're joining us on another one of our deep dive excursions. This time we're taking a trip into plus 10 Atal'Dazar. This was a pretty crap week, actually. This is one of those runs that we achieved not because we were actually doing particularly well, but we achieved in spite of ourselves. So you've now joined us. This is Sanguine Quaking on Fortified. Should be a relatively straightforward week. But, well, as you'll see, it wasn't. And obviously a lot of that was due to our usual aplomb with knowing exactly what's going on, and some of that was due to not really expecting to time this and just kind of treating it as a practice run.
So we're still going to have to deal with those packs on the way back up, aren't we?
Yeah, we will.
Now, because this is a bit of a discovery practice run, or at least that was the idea, there's a bit less humour in our normal banter, but also we were making some really interesting and questionable decisions in the case of learning.
We also might be better off clearing across the bridge.
Now, I think we did this because the last time that we'd come through here, we discovered that, oh shit, the emissary is with the mini-boss pack.
So do we need to do the mini-boss, or can we leave it?
Depends on what's next.
Now, at this point, this was our third 10 time to have actually done them slightly out of order. And we were still figuring out how to deal with the emissaries properly. Obviously, with the Void Emissary, the intention is that you go line of sight just before the cast finishes.
Main thing is we need to kill it before the mini-boss gets back.
Yeah, behind the pillars.
Let's just say that didn't work out.
Again.
And that kind of set the tone for the whole run, really.
Okay, go.
Got it.
Now, by this point, we're starting to get used to the fact that I've got utility and that I can move things, and Ring is brilliant. Except that there are some mobs it doesn't work on.
Oh, she's right on the edge. She needs a bump.
I can't bump her.
What? We're not getting there then.
Shit.
Yep. Now, one of the problems here is, of course, we don't normally do this mini-boss pack, and I think most people don't. You just kind of skip around it by going around the edge of the arena. This meant that we didn't deal with the mechanics properly either.
Woof! I'll come back down.
Yeah, I got stunned, sorry.
Obviously, after quite a bit of effort, we did get it, but then Sierre had the most terrible realisation.
Of course,
No
we can't actually get through the gates from this side, can we?
So, yeah, like I said, the tone's been set for the run, we're going to make some questionable decisions, and I'm going to use my usual tanking.
Stalks them.
Yeah, I got... And completely failed to save Vampy in that situation. Now, we were completely torching time left, right and centre here. Like, this, this run was just an absolute shit show. And we were still figuring out even how to deal with packs.
To do that pack.
Oh, that one? No.
Yeah, it's the other one with the Void Emissary.
Well, we've got to burn the Void.
Yeah, it's going to be go in, burn the shit out of the Void, and I'll tank everything.
Now, that's a strategy that's worth taking note of, because that's really what we should have been doing the whole time. Obviously, it's not what we did the whole time. And in effort to try and make up some of our lost time, we ended up using a really convoluted way of dealing with just everything.
Let me run down, die, open the gate, because then that's the gates open, and you guys run background and I'll meet you at the start.
Now, the trash pack before Volkal is traditionally one of the most shitty pools in this entire dungeon. With 2 of the giants and 2 witches in it, and then also having a Void Emissary in this situation, we thought we'd pull everything away and try and deal with it separately. You still have to deal with the totem, though.
Kill the totem, kill the guys, and then go back for it.
Which is fine as long as she stays dormant.
That triggered her.
Yep.
Yeah, back up.
And so, with a Void Emissary exploding off in the corner, and this pool generally going to shit, this is about when it all went pear-shaped.
No.
Sorry, Vampy.
Alright.
And with Vampy down, that meant things were taking longer to die, and obviously Quaking.
Nature locked.
Yeah. And that was pretty much that, as far as that pack was concerned. And as far as we were concerned, our timer too. So we regrouped and all went in at the same time to try and nuke down the Void Emissary at once.
Nah, fuck.
Yeah.
Teleport.
That didn't work either. At least we did go into Volkal and kill that cleanly, if nothing else. I mean, The hardest thing about Volcal is just making sure that you kill all the totems at the same time, which is just a coordination exercise, which we suck at. But that's okay, we did get it, and after we got it, we realised something sort of important.
Pieces again.
You know, we're probably not going to be that far over trash.
I can rebuild.
So, we
But when
made a bit of a
you
decision,
die-
unconsciously, that actually, maybe we should really give this a crack at this point. I don't know why. You know, we'd already torched it, obviously. But we did anyway. But we're slow learners, alright? And we still made some bad decisions.
I'll bring the next ones back and we can deal with the void last.
What happened last time we tried to do that? That's right, it didn't end well.
Ooh, is this far enough back? I hope so.
Ooh, maybe.
No, let's run them across the Sanguine, get blown up by the void, and then get absolutely annihilated by the mobs anyway.
Nope, I died instead.
No.
Yes.
So that's 3 complete wipes, along with having taken the wrong route and done mobs that we probably didn't need to do. This is going really, really well. We do learn eventually, though. Maybe.
Well, on that note, do we just want to burn that emissary where it stands there?
Let everyone get here first.
Now, I don't know how or why we even thought we could still make the timer at this point, but we're looking at the time going, yes, we can still do this. Believe it or not, we can still do this. So let's push really hard. All it's going to require is that we get the trash percentage perfect and that we execute every boss from here on absolutely perfectly with no slip-ups at all. We can do that.
For the gold, but you will leave behind
I'll use ring
your
on the first one.
About that.
My claws will find your
Oh shit, it wasn't on call.
So first mechanic that needed to be dealt with properly, screwed up, and that's really fucked that quite badly. And then second mechanic that needed to be dealt with properly.
Atal'Dazar's power flows through me.
Yeah, they changed direction. Who knew?
What a cunt.
Still, we did end up clearing the boss in a reasonable time frame, and the timer was still, amazingly, sort of in reach, but we actually still had to do one trash mob and nobody die.
Bastard, I was far enough forward. You bitch.
About that too. So after having fucked this run up in every single conceivable way that you could possibly imagine,
Who's feeling a sub 1 minute kill on this thing?
Pretty much, yeah, we've pretty much got to go the moment we get up there.
it was totally still achievable, right? Totally. But we tried our best, and despite everything,
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, well done.
1.8 seconds.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Congratulations. Fuck yeah.
Oh, how did we get away with that? That was a shit show.
Pure ass, I think.
and Sikul nailing our tagline in one go. Pure ass, I think. Yeah, the scrub tier strikes again. Thanks guys for watching. That was the worst run that we've ever timed. But hey, we'll see you for the next deep dive or weekly reset, whichever comes first. Thanks for watching MTV. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I get over this cold soon. Welcome back to MTV. This is Atal'Dazar